No.
There we go. Now we're there.
Now we're there? Are you sure? Hey, guys. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us on Monday night one more time. I'm Chris. That is Lyle. We are those Taste Bud guys. And, of course, we have an extra person in the studio with us. Besides just us from, a couple. You guys might know him from a couple things. Mostly you guys would know him as that Tequila Guy. Sort of is what we've decided we're going to call him, or our Tequila Angel. That's what I think of, patron saint of tequila. But this is Colby Davison, and he's joining us tonight as well. And we have another YouTuber that's going to be joining us just shortly. Dickie Dalton from Dickie's Beer Review will be in here with us in a bit.
Yeah.
And we're going to hopefully get to chat with him for a bit if all our internet woes go away. We've been struggling all night with some really crappy internet service. I don't mention no names, I guess, but we'll give them a chance to get it corrected.
Here's the problem: is I'm not sure if it's the provider's issue or the fact that I keep buying cheap routers.
I don't know, but I'm watching this stream on my computer, and it looks like 8-bit graphics. I hope it looks better than that to everyone else. Also, we want to point out that we've did an interview a couple days ago, a long-form interview with a London artist, Paul Stanworth. Yeah. And we're going to be releasing that episode on Wednesday. And the reason we're releasing it on Wednesday is because he's got a live stream coming up on his Facebook on Saturday. And we want everybody to watch that episode and go over and support him. You guys will love him. Please check him out. So we're going to be putting all that information up. Yep, there's a stuff down in the bottom corner. And besides that, we're going to be talking with Colby a little bit about his fishing tournaments, and we're probably talking to him about tequila, I bet, since that's what we're all drinking.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
And then what else we got, man? What else we doing tonight? We're going to pour some drinks. What are we drinking? Tequila?
Here, Colby decorated our studio. Our live studio very nicely with a lot of bottles. You can't see all of them. You can probably see some behind me. Yeah, and I believe we have Michael Jordan's tequila tonight. Is that right?
I don't know if we're drinking that. That's not what we're drinking.
No, it's just there.
But we might. Yeah, the big tall bottles back in the corner. Michael Jordan's
Space Jam tequila.
I've tried his cologne.
And we have.
Oh my God!
I wore a pair of his shoes.
I forgot he had a cologne.
Yeah,
I wore the hell out of that with a little basketball intention.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Some really good stuff. And then we're drinking a little beer as well. I think it's various tonight, but the thing that isn't various is the koozies. And who's got what koozie? Let's see.
We are having internet problems.
We're having internet problems. What are we doing, Lyle?
I don't know. We're running the speed test is what we're doing.
Is it bad? Everybody's still in here, so
we're working on it.
Okay,
we're working on it. Tyler says it's pixelated, so we're gonna.
Okay, it is on my end too, and we apologize for that, but I don't think there's anything we can do about it. We've called Fidelity. Oops, I guess I called them out. We've called them, and we have complained and told them we are having problems, and it seems to be intermittent. So it may jump up for a little bit and be great, and then it may pause again. We don't know. First night we really had this trouble, but we are having it. So besides that, what about it? Let's see. Koozie. Who do you guys got?
I'm working with last week's.
Over there. Well, I've got Southern Tier over here. They give me this one because if you guys recall that episode, they gave us one because we got some really bad beer from Jennings Meat. Here we got that there right there for them as well. And what do you got, Colby?
I have Wild Ridge Winery.
Wild Ridge Winery. I can't say it. Let's try that again. Wild Ridge Winery.
Champagne beers.
Colby's got the champagne of beers in it. I'm currently drinking Casey Beer Co. because I was really in the mood for Casey Beer Co. And I went and bought a 6-pack of them earlier because I love their stuff.
I tried something new with the internet. I tried a super big tech thing where I
power cycled the router.
No, I took the router and I just turned it on its side. For some reason was doing better earlier, so we're gonna just try it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so we'll get to talk with Colby here in a little bit. I think let's get Dickie on. He's over here in the background. So if you guys don't know, or if you've never watched another beer review, what was that? Oh, I don't know. Everybody's looking around like, I don't know what that was. Anyways, if you guys have not watched other beer reviews, here's one you need to be watching, and this is Dickie Dalton from Dickie's Beer Reviews.
Hey, how's it going,
What's
man?
happening?
Hey, brother. So you are in or right near Las Vegas, is that right?
I'm in Vegas, yep.
You are in Vegas, okay. I had it in my head one time. We talked a long time ago, and I kept thinking you was in Arizona for some reason. But I know you said the other night when we was talking you was by Vegas, and I was like, oh, that's definitely
It's hard to, like, you know, for us who live in the sticks, anything past like Kansas is just the West.
That's true.
So Vegas is so big. I'm like northwest Vegas, so the Strip is like 20 minutes away from my house.
Nice. Oh,
go Bills.
let's address this right now.
Oh my God! He would be watching tonight, wouldn't he?
This whole show has just turned into just a giant Bills.
But we can only hope that they end up playing here pretty soon. So, Patrick, did the Bills win, or are they playing tonight?
Yeah, 5:15 they start, I think. So,
okay, Patrick, you keep us in the loop on that, bud. Okay. Anyways, yeah, if you guys have not checked out some other beer reviews, Dickie's. First of all, thank you for taking time and hanging with us tonight.
Thank you.
Took a few phone calls to get us together, and you showed up in the chat room a few weeks ago. We kind of been talking since then. Man, I really appreciate you coming on and just hanging out with us. So appreciate that. Secondly, so Dickie does a completely different thing than what we do. He actually gets through his review in a timely manner and then moves on to something else.
Yeah, I heard something about that today that was like, hey, you know, like Taste Buds would be great if you could review the thing in the first, like, I don't know, 9 minutes maybe. So
yeah, but sometimes it's fun to watch you guys just sit there and talk afterwards. Like
I was checking mine.
Maybe that's me.
Sorry, Dick. You said that again. Apparently, we're just all on our cell phones.
No, I said it's fun to watch you guys though after you do the review, like when you guys sit around and talk and stuff. I sat there. What was like an hour last Monday. I think I paid for pretty much the whole stream.
We always wonder. We put some extra stuff in at the end just to see if anybody ever watches sometimes. So
I do it. I do short ones just because I don't have much to say. I don't know a lot about beer. I just drink it and
you know. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just hear what other people say about it. Like, I don't know the difference between the hops and all that stuff. I just, I know what I like.
Dude, we're in the same camp, yep. I think. You probably know more about hops than I do. We have another friend who knows a ton, but like, I'm solidly in your camp where like I just plug my ears. I don't want to know about it. But I think that there's something nice about like getting an everyman review, and your reviews are. They're quick, they're to the point, and they're like filled with exactly what you want to know, which is, do I want to drink this shit or not?
Right. That's what I try to do too. Thanks.
And we're going to talk to you about one of those reviews here in a minute. Unless you're already, what are you drinking right now?
So this one's local. This is Bad Beat Brewing out of Henderson, Nevada.
Oh, hey, I've been.
So this is right down the street, but it's a Hefeweizen, and this is my favorite beer. Like this is my go-to, but it tastes like banana and clove. Like it's a little bit heavier, a little bit thicker. Yeah. It's weedy, but it's not. Yeah. It's not too strong. It just has that good taste.
Does it taste anything at all like Miller Lite?
No.
Oh, we might like it then, Colby. You're gonna hate it.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the champagne of beer?
I have one in my cooler right here.
Yeah, you do.
It's good. So it's a Christmas Miller Lite, and here's why I have it. I went to the grocery store up the street, it's a gas station. They have this little touch screen. If you spend like $10, you can touch the touch screen and try to win. And I won a Miller Lite tonight. So I grabbed it.
I'm going to Vegas.
Oh, yes.
That's the only thing I win now. I win beer.
That's absolutely beautiful, man. I love it.
Nice.
Okay, so the other thing that Dickie does is music. Now, you usually do about half of your video or so is beer review, and half of it's music, and then another half of it's like bloopers.
Yeah, so I try to do.
Apparently,
I
you
try
do
to do.
bloopers from that sentence, but
I do a lot. If I put all the bloopers in there, it'd be a 20-minute video.
Oh, so a Taste Buds episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do. I try to keep the beer review at 2 minutes. I like on my editing. I try to keep it right there. But the guitar thing, I started, I think, like 2 years ago. And I was just bored one night, and I'm horrible. I'm not a good singer. I know some chords. That's about it. I read tablature. But I was asking for people for requests to play songs. So I have to count how many I've done, but I've done quite a few in 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's not like you play the same song over and over. Every time I've ever listened to an episode, it's been a different song. I don't know if you ever do repeat them or not, but I haven't heard it.
Yeah, I reused a couple. If I didn't have time to like record one, I would steal one from 2 years ago and put it in my newer video. And I don't know, my beard was probably shorter in some of them, or my hair was shorter. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nice.
So okay, let's talk about your face for a minute.
That's a hell of a beard.
It is a great beard. Let's just get that out there. I love his beard. It's awesome.
I call it the skunk because it's white here, and that's just how it grows. But I shaved it in March when quarantine started, when Corona started. I shaved it, and I haven't really touched it since. I just trim it up. But
oh no,
I'm going to try to go until March of next year and see if I can go a year.
See,
that's kind of wish I hadn't shaved mine now, because mine is exactly the opposite of his when it grows out.
So
mine's dark here and a white stripe right down the middle.
Yeah, I see a lot of people like that too. My sister wants me to bleach it all white, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I've dyed it before too, and just looks weird.
This is the longest I've ever gotten my beard, and I think I'm going to let it go for a little bit. But I just can't commit to something of glorious beard like you have.
I think you should do it.
I want to. I desperately want to, but you know me. I'll shave it off one day and go, oh, what about a mustache?
No, you'll leave the mustache to what you'll do. Gosh, dang it.
And I've had remorse from shaving it before. I shaved it in March, and then I was like, why did I do that?
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys have completely derailed me because I want to talk about Dickie's face.
Yes.
So the reason I want to do that,
nobody else does.
Sure.
I did not know this until the other day, and I thought it was just this weird thing. It's like I seen it once, and I was like, oh, haha, that's funny. He's on Forrest Gump's face. And then I went to your Facebook, and I started looking at all this stuff. And for whatever reason, and I say all this because I want to know why you do this. You just have this habit of running around sticking your face on every famous, or maybe not so famous sometimes, people. And
yeah, play that one.
Why?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Is that who that is? I couldn't place that one.
Yeah.
Does the mustache not fit?
Yeah, it won't put the beard on there. But anyway, it's called Reface. It's just an app, and I don't know why I found it or got it or I saw it somewhere. But after I did the first one, I couldn't stop. So every day I do another one.
Who's
today?
I got one more for you that I was particularly fond of.
Well, I like the Forrest Gump one. So you guys, if you can find it, put it up there.
Oh, I'll have to find it.
I think it's my cover photo on. Oh, I did that one yesterday.
Okay. Oh God,
I feel like this is something Colby needs to be doing.
People either love it or hate it. I get messages that say that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen, and quit doing that.
It kind of is, but I love it.
And then my mom is like the biggest fan. Like she loves every one of them. And the first couple ones I did, I tried to find like the most awkward dancing video I could find. There was like some foreign ones, and I put my face on there, and I'm like, this is like weird. But so I was like, I'm going to post it.
You should definitely find some Hollywood videos to do that with, no doubt.
I can do it with your face, Chris. I can steal your picture from Facebook and put it on there.
Man, but, so you told me the other night that your mom watches like all these videos. So she's involved, and she said she will keep pace with you drinking.
Oh my!
She's
86. 86, and 86. The quarantine's killing her because she can't leave the house. Like she doesn't want to.
Our moms are not quite that supportive.
I was going to say, we have the exact opposite problem that my mom's constantly like when you started this, you said you were going to do like food and clothes and
We're working on it.
cheese.
We're working on. We've got some.
We got some beef
Hey, we
sticks
got
here.
meat sticks here running a little bit.
So we're working on it, but
Yeah.
like it's been 2 years of nothing but booze, and my mom is like
Mildly
constantly.
distracted is what we call that.
She's constantly trying to get us to move on from the booze. So I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
Mom's, you gotta love it.
She's Irish. She's happy. She's lived a good life, and she takes care of grandkids still.
Nice.
Drives still.
So did you grow up in Vegas, real quick?
I grew up in upstate New York, Elmira, New York.
Well,
That's why you're the
explains
Bills.
that.
There you go.
All right.
And
That doesn't,
Vegas, I came to Vegas because I was in the Air Force.
that doesn't explain Patrick yet, though.
This was my last base, was Nellis Air Force Base. Vegas is where I retired.
Nice. Okay, cool, man. Nice.
Hey, and I think the stream did finally clean up, by the way. So
Yeah, I've been running speed tests. So here's the thing, like,
I'm sure that's what fixed it, Lyle.
what, moving the router to the side?
No, running your speed test.
No, we're just checking. Just checking.
Chris, how does my video look on your screen, on your computer?
Yours looks cleaner than mine does.
So on StreamYard, I changed the setting to like 1080 for, I don't know, for sending. But usually every time I host a StreamYard, it's like something's always off with it. I don't know why. But your videos are usually clear.
Clean right now.
Hey,
Really clean.
Since we're talking about this and it's a built-in thing, let's just go ahead and just oh, there we go. Powered by StreamYard.
Yeah, let's give them absolutely give them some freaking love. Hey, okay,
Yeah, but
so
I don't pay for StreamYard, so it always shows up on mine.
No, that's
now
fair.
you always do beer, right? You that's the one thing you.
Yeah, I
Okay,
can't. Liquor kills me. I don't know.
That's what this guy comes in handy for.
Yes, yes, that is the tequila. All right, so I was watching. Well, actually, it's maybe the one you sent me. I think the other night, but anyhow, I was watching one the other night that you'd done, and I was really curious about this beer
I like that one
because it looks amazing. It sounds like something I like, with the exception of one thing. So I'm curious about it. And if you don't care to talk about it, I'll get you to talk about it again.
Yeah.
And that was this almanac with a Bunny Hill.
Are those Christmas trees?
Yeah,
I think is it Christmas trees?
it has like and that label. I got it because of
Yeah.
the label, mostly because it's like
That's the
shiny.
thing.
Yeah.
Like jeweled and glittered, and that's what absolutely set it off. And
That's a
I
cool-looking
loved,
can, yeah.
I loved the look of it. And now it's an IPA, right?
Right.
But it's real low ABV, which is the one downside to it. But everything you talked about that sounded amazing. And is that local to you?
No, that one. I can't remember where it's from. Almanac is. I think it's California.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's
it's
more local than what we are.
I think it's more near San Diego.
Okay,
But we get that. We get a lot of California beers in Vegas.
right. Well, actually, we probably get a lot of California beer here too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything from California ends up in Missouri. It's the weirdest portal.
And where'd you get? You got Southern Tier Brewing. You said that was the one that sent you the koozies.
So yeah, I don't have what Southern. Yeah, Southern Tier. We snatched one up here local, and what happened? We did an episode on it, and we wasn't going to. And what happened? We got it for the studio, and we started drinking, and we was like, "What in the heck is wrong with this beer?" And we got to looking at the date, and it was way out of date. Like what, 6 months?
Yeah, it was nasty, man.
Yeah, it was
Isn't it from
not-
New York? Isn't
No.
Southern Tier from New York? Is that?
Yeah.
which is so
And
I
here's
think
the-
it's near from where I'm from in Elmira.
so it's a beautiful brew, and I've drank a lot of Southern
yeah. It's
Tier
not
over
like
the
it was the first time for us. We knew something was wrong.
But here's the problem: is that it's a local store, right? And they have like maybe 3 sixers of Southern Tier, and I literally got very sad because I was like, no, this should not be someone's like first experience with Southern Tier, right?
Yeah.
Like it should be what it should be, and it was just old bad beer, and it was full price. I don't know. So in a long story short, we sent them a message. They were kind enough to send us some koozies and stuff. But
Sorry, I'm going back and look at some of the comments from earlier, and it's been fixed now. But I just got a giggle of this. It looks like we was in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it looks like it's cleaned up on our end. Chat room, if you guys got anything you want to talk to Dickie about, by all means, please comment. We're going to take comments and we'll pass them along. I guess we don't have to pass them along. Dickie can also see those comments, so we don't have to pass anything along. Dickie, I'm going to get this can out of the middle of the screen that I forgot about for the last couple minutes.
I'm scrolling down to see them. I had it on private chat and I had to click over to comments.
So anyways, if you guys got anything you want to ask him, otherwise I want you guys to make sure you go check him out. Please go over Dickie's beer reviews on YouTube. You don't have a Facebook specifically for your beer review, right?
No, I have an Instagram I think it's Dickie's beer reviews. I think it's the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I did the Facebook for I don't know how many.
I was confused on that for a lot. I kept looking for the actual Facebook. But anyways,
do you guys have Instagram? Do you have an Instagram that's called those? Yeah.
It's called
Tastebud Guys. All right, because I found one that's called those Tastebud Guys.
Yeah, we couldn't make a decision. I think I probably locked down both of those.
I would imagine.
And it looked like. Yeah, I found it. It looked like the other one didn't have anybody on there.
That's me because I locked it down because I was like, I will not be scammed into support and Prince through this, and we'll have no ransom for those Tastebud Guys' social handle. So yeah.
All right. So I didn't comments over there. Anything we need to deal? I know what I'm going to start doing. Patrick, I don't know what you're going to start doing, but I'm sure I was really late. You probably responded to something I said, but
I think that was a while ago.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I'm not very. Lyle is the comment guy. He's supposed to be watching them, or I don't know. Maybe it's Rick or our producer Rick. Maybe he's
he's producer, businessman.
He's sitting in the other room in your chair. That makes him the producer tonight.
So, what is your set? Are you guys in?
Rick, can you lean into the window far enough to? Yeah, there we go. That's Rick.
So we I don't know if you caught our live stream a couple weeks ago, but our first live stream for Monday Night Lives. Took a little tour of the studio, but our bar is in that room, and this little window here is our edit bay, and so it looks on into this little ISO room that we tried to build. It's not. Here's the kicker: it's not very soundproof, but we gave it a good shot.
I wouldn't. Is that somebody's house? Where are you guys?
Oh no, this is in the basement of a coffee shop. Yeah,
literally in this mom's basement.
You did tell me that last time.
My mom and I bought a coffee shop. From
who'd you buy it from?
From Chris's ex-wife, actually.
It used to be Chris's.
I always like to joke because Chris like they bought this coffee shop and Chris did a ton of work on it and made it. The upstairs is just beautiful. The building was built in 1890, and it's just beautiful up there. And Chris did all the remodel on it, and then life happens and stuff, and he's not working on the building for free anymore. And then we start this podcast, and I say, "Hey, buddy, you want to work on this building for free some more?"
By the way, too, your video is like crystal clear now.
Yeah, everything cleaned up.
You know why?
As well.
It's because I turned the router.
Oh my god!
On the side, I saw when you did that. I was gonna type in the chat, put tinfoil under it.
Yeah, right.
Because sometimes it works. It works sometimes.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Silliness.
So
silliness.
We're gonna move on, right?
I was gonna say, I think let's go. Are you gonna be able to stick around, or?
I'm taking a GoPro of the screen.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Are you sticking around, or are you taking off?
I can stick around, but if you guys got other people, I can mute myself.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna move you off to the side here, and if you do need to take off, feel free. You can just take yourself out, and we'll just go full screen. But in the meantime, chime in if you want to. We're going to turn our attention this way.
Especially, do you like to fish, Dickie?
I haven't been fishing in years.
Okay, well, listen up. Take some notes.
Oh, that's nothing. No.
There's not much to fish for in Vegas. There's Lake Mead. You pull up dead bodies.
Oh, no, I'm out.
John Gotti.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
What kind of pound line test you got to pull up a body?
Well, at least you snag it, but you don't know if you get it if you reel it in.
Do you know what I didn't think about is
What's
whenever I created these graphics. If you guys have never had to use StreamYard before, you have to create all the graphics in advance and hope they're in the right spot whenever it's time to present them. And what I did not think about is being not in full screen.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys are going to have to understand that where they lay, you're going to have to infer where they should go. But it is what it is. So, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad.
No, that actually looked pretty cool.
Yeah, that actually worked out. So, well, I mean, before we had yours all up there, and anyways, yeah. All right, so
I know you put some work into this. Thank you.
You guys mostly know Colby from Tequila, which you might see a few bottles around the room, and this is just a small sample of what Colby's brought to this show. Since then, we have decided, or Colby has decided, because I asked him what he wanted to be called. I've called him the Tequila Fairy, is what I've been saying.
He did not want to be called.
He didn't want to be called the Tequila Fairy. I call him Tequila Claus, Tequila Bunny, patron saint of tequilas. And he said, well, you guys are those taste bud guys. Can't I just be that tequila guy? So Colby is now that tequila guy.
Oh, I see. Now I see what you're saying about the full screen.
Yeah. See, okay. Move it over for just a second. That way we get the full effect.
There's the full effect.
Full effect. That tequila guy, right there in the middle of it. Now, I just heard Tyler suddenly scream from Urbana, Missouri. No, he's not in Urbana now. He's outside of Buffalo, Missouri.
He's near me now.
Yeah, he's over here by you. So I just heard Tyler scream something about, I never got my banner. Tyler, I've got your banner. Don't worry, but you're not on the show right now.
He could be the Tequila Fairy.
You're the Tequila Fairy.
Hey, we got something for Tyler. There's not to break this, but we have something for Tyler. Not because we forced him to do it. This isn't part of any challenge or anything. This dude freely offered this challenge that if we get 50 live streamers or 50 viewers on a live stream at the same time, he will drink this nasty bottle of mezcal that he found under some house.
Let's emphasize found.
Yeah, it's like a rusty bucket full of stuff. Yeah,
here we go. Monty Alban. Alban. Now, turn it. Part? Yeah, go sideways with this here a little bit. Oh yeah, there it is. It includes the worm. Yes, Tyler, we still have that. It's all for you, baby. All for you.
Gross. Why would anyone do that?
I shared it out. I shared it out on Facebook and YouTube. I was just looking to see how many people are watching.
Get all your friends on here now.
The Facebook people don't like YouTube for some reason.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're mortal enemies, right? I mean, like,
I guess. I don't know. I'd rather be
people like my post, but they haven't come and watched yet.
It's all good.
What's the new one they're all going to instead of Facebook?
TikTok?
No.
Instagram?
Twitch.
Which
we've looked at, but ain't done anything.
That's the gamer one. Yeah.
All right. Back to fishing. We got fishing to do.
Is Colby the light guy?
Colby is, that's his favorite beer right there. Colby, can you?
I am the light guy.
Put him back up there so we can show that one. Oh, you had the screen deal. There you go.
Awesome.
That's the one I want.
Yeah,
it actually tastes pretty good.
Wait, let me see that can again.
It's not bad.
It's like a Christmas
one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's a 16-ouncer.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah. And before I forget, Patrick, I was down in Springfield earlier today, and I see they now have Duke on the shelf for $44, the white label Duke. So just so you know. All right, let's get on with this. So, Colby,
yes,
USA Bassin.
It's not Basin?
Fish. It's not Basin. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. You fish.
I fish a lot.
I ain't going to say for a living, but it's pretty dang close. It seems like as much as you are gone.
I fish a lot. I fish probably in the neighborhood of 100, 150 days a year.
That's a lot of fishing.
I don't do that many minutes a year usually.
I don't think I've fished that much my entire life.
So, okay, I'm not sure how to approach this because I already know a lot of the answers because we're buddies. So it's weird to do an interview and you ask, you talk about it.
I know
it makes more sense because I infer a lot of things that and I skip parts. Yeah. You ask questions and let me sit over here.
So
and
my first question is, oh my God, 150 days a year you're fishing?
I would do more if I could afford it.
There aren't that many nice days in the year.
I fish mainly from September to February.
Okay.
When it's not nice at all.
Why?
Well, for one, I work, construction for the summer. So that's my time off. And there's just such a great bite in the winter that nobody really knows about. And that's when you catch the big girls. They come out to feed pre-spawn.
So that is one thing I will say. I go down to Bull Shoals once a year. Once a year, I go down to Bull Shoals. I fish. I usually catch one small fish. And as soon as I catch one small fish, I go, cool, I caught my fish. Time to go back and drink. And we sit on the porch for 3 or 4 days and have great food and a little bit of booze, and we didn't get skunked. So
what do you catch?
It's usually a smallmouth bass.
Smallmouth.
Yeah. Just a little thing. So how?
Now you're not a fishing guide.
No,
you don't like that. I mean, you'll take us fishing if we want to go, but that's not what you do. You tournament fish, or in this case, you actually. You don't own USA
No,
Bassin,
I do not own.
But you
Kevin
are
Urey owns US. I am a director. I put on 2 different divisions, one at Palm de Terre Lake and one at Stockton Lake here in Missouri.
So this is a big fishing competition.
Yeah, guys come. They pay basically $100. 20, 30 guy or teams come compete, and top guy gets a check, and then we pay accordingly for how many people show up.
Okay, so the check is depending on how many people.
Yeah, it's one per 5 boats. So if you got 50 boats, you pay 10 spots. So
now, do you have to pay a fee to be part of USA Bassin, or can anybody? Can I show up there the next tournament and just pay to get in?
I caught one smallmouth last year.
Can we drink while we're picking said fish?
Yeah. How well will I do? Will you take my $100 entry?
Yes,
because they come with a bottle of tequila.
Anybody can show up. Anybody can be a member, but there is a charge to be a member.
Here's a member right there.
It is $30 per person for the whole year, but that allows you to fish any USA Bassin anywhere in the United States. So it's not just my little small part of the world. You can go anywhere.
So is this part with this organization? Is it run? Is it just on its own? Is it run by somebody? Is it sponsored by somebody? Or
a gentleman in Indiana, his name's Kevin Urey. He started it, and it's just grown. There's about 3,000 teams roughly. Whoa. So and we we all compete against each other, and then at the end of the year, the best of the best go. Like we just got back from Chickamauga, which is in Tennessee, so it's a pretty big deal.
I remember when you did that. We went for like a week without tequila.
Yeah, I do remember.
Because Colby wasn't here.
Well, the guy that I went with, my partner, he eats 2 things.
Colby's back.
Cheeseburgers and tacos. It's the only thing the guy eats. Ron, love you, Ron. Shout out to you.
Hey, Ron.
But so I was either eating cheeseburgers and beer or tacos and tequila because that was my only 2 options.
All right.
It was great.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't sound bad.
I was going to say, you can't be too mad about that, I wouldn't think.
No, it was all right.
All right, so the real question is, do you actually catch any fish? Do you win? I know you fish in your own tournaments.
Yes.
I mean, I guess they're not technically your tournaments, but you fish in the tournaments that you're involved with.
Would you beat my record of 1 smallmouth bass a year?
I think so.
Hey,
I could
go
do that,
to Colby's website, or his Facebook.
Okay.
I know there's a picture of him holding a fish that you're going to find up there.
Okay,
it's probably his profile picture.
No, it's not.
It's not. He'll find it. It's not. Don't stream his page until you get to that picture.
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna go pee.
He'll be like, he does a what kind of
there
thing?
somewhere.
Yeah, there might be a fish or 2 on there.
Don't use that one. Oh my God.
I was gonna say what kind of
I can't see anything.
I wish they could. That was a good one. Back out with it.
This one?
There you go. No, not that one.
Go back. Go
right,
back
well,
where
Colby's-
you fumble.
Colby's pulling his
I don't care. Put
his
them up there.
pictures because he wants to find the biggest one.
I mean, you do need to find the big fish.
Yeah. That was scuba diving. How long ago was that?
That's me and you.
Yeah, that's
me
been so we.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Colby and
why,
I did
that's
some
why.
scuba
That
diving.
was
We
in
never went
Florida.
spearfishing though. We probably should
No.
though. So if you
guys
do
keep
enjoy
talking,
fishing,
I'll find a big fish for you.
all right, you find the big fish.
You've gone by several 5-pounders. 7, 6. There's a 5 right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll post this one. We'll share
right.
this one.
All right, here we go. Lau, come on, Lau. Get
I'm
on.
slow. I'm working on it. There we go.
Oh, finally. Well, it don't look very big from here, but make it the big part of the picture.
Oh yeah.
Look like a minnow. That thing's about
There
that
we
big.
go.
There we go.
So it's a big fish. That's bigger than my fish.
I assume that's pomme de terre.
That's
from the looks
pomme
of
de
that.
terre. A friend of mine named
Is it
Greg
terre?
Becker.
Is it pomme de terre?
It's what's some like Valley of Potatoes or something. What the heck does it mean? It's something
Apple of the earth.
Apple of the earth.
Which means potato. I just meant that I call it pomme de terre. Is it pomme de terre?
Potato
Okay.
potato. I don't know, buddy.
All right. Well, whatever.
That was a good
Anyhow,
We call it Palmy, and we call it Stock, and then we call it the
Yeah,
Rock, and then
Palmy.
Lake O. So that's kind of the.
yeah. So I've been fishing with Colby. It's a good time. And if you guys enjoy fishing, or if you are interested in getting involved in tournament fishing, then you need to go to the Facebook at USA Bassin, and all that information is down there below.
You can win some big stuff. Didn't you win a boat?
Bottle back here. Well, no, sorry. That one bottle in the corner we've reviewed. Everything else we've not.
Yep.
So, actually, you know what? I got a question. Colby, why can't we open the big spade-looking bottle?
Because it's a signed bottle, and we talked to the
Set
lady.
that up here if you're not afraid to drop it.
I'm not afraid. To drop
Okay. All right. Debbie Brock is the name of the lady. And here, actually, Lyle, if you will talk for a second, I'm going to hold this up to the camera.
Oh yeah, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous bottle.
Will you put me on so I can tell? No, I'm looking at
There you go.
the screen.
Yeah, so we actually talked to.
Remove that tequila.
There's so many buttons to push here.
Take Dickie off there.
It's also really hard to figure out how to hold the bottle straight to the camera. So, anyhow, so this right down here. Sorry, you talk. I can't hear me.
So it was this. Colby brought this bottle back. It's a gorgeous bottle of tequila. We don't know what it tastes like because when we were getting ready to open it, he was like, well, "What's that signature on?" And we spent probably about an hour or so trying to figure out what the signature was. And finally, we're just like, "Screw it! We'll just Facebook the distillery."
And we did.
And pretty quick, like within about half an hour, they go, "Oh, I know exactly what that signature is. It's mine."
Yeah. So Debbie Brock is the owner of Senior Rio Tequila.
Yeah.
And we are working with her a little bit. She actually sent us a couple hats, a shirt. Unfortunately, the shirt don't fit anybody at this table, so
we're fat.
Wouldn't fit me either.
Fold it up and lay it in front of the bar when we do it.
So disappointed.
Yes, it's a really cool.
'Cause we're
It
fat.
is okay. To be honest, of all the shirts we've got, and we've got several, including this 4x4 brewing shirt, which I love to wear. And you got the T-shirt.
I got
on,
the literally T-shirt
shirt
from
on
Hardy
right
and Sons loose leaf tea, which is we're
getting ready to.
We're getting away from booze a little bit. And we're going to do some loose leaf tea. I've been drinking.
This
Hardy
ain't a
and-
sober Saturday, is it?
It might be.
It might be.
I fish on Saturday, so I will not be here for sober Saturday.
I've been drinking the Hardy and Sons loose leaf tea for a long
Yeah,
time.
you've told me about it.
Fantastic. The best.
Hold on, I got to pause for a second. I just had this awesome little photo up back here of looking at Rick through the window, taking selfies, leaning back in your chair, and I'm like, anyways, go ahead.
I think he's on a dating website or something.
Yeah, he's on a Tinder profile. Actually, Rick helps us out with trying to get our product and stuff, and I'm pretty sure he's back there taking pictures of that tea that we've got to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
I forgot where it was.
We was talking about Senorita tequila and the shirts and stuff. And being
it's
just a little too fat to wear it, but
yeah.
And it's weird because I don't want my kids to wear it.
Colby, correct me if I'm wrong. We're going to get another bottle.
Yes, we're going to road trip St. Louis if they have one. May have to be Dallas.
That bottle was $300.
Yeah,
but we can go to Dallas and have barbecue. St. Louis, it's kind of scary up there right now.
They're going to be shut down
for the 3 more hours and barbecue.
Yeah,
I would prefer Dallas over St. Louis myself.
This is which one? We're back
to this is Nacho Libre. I mean,
no.
Jack Black.
That's exactly what it is. It is the masked wrestlers, the Mucha Ligra.
And we're looking at the red one, right?
There's
which is
Maca Libre.
Is that the Reposado?
Maca
what is that?
Right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, it's Reposado. Gotcha.
Mucha.
I don't know what I can
Liga.
click on here.
All right. So now your story's changed because I thought this was Harrison Ford's tequila.
Well, it was because this is the idol in Raiders of the Lost Ark that he had to put the little sandbag on to steal, and then he didn't do it right, and the ball came rolling down.
Does it come in a bag? Does the bag come with it? Like that?
It really should have, but
oh yeah, that's cool.
Do you like tequila? No, you don't like liquor.
No, I don't drink tequila. Will kill me.
Okay. So Colby, we used to just
hear his answer.
They thought the same thing when they started drinking.
We used
tequila.
to hate tequila. Hated it.
No. Now hold on. I didn't hate tequila. I was fine with taking shots.
I used to when I was a kid. I did. Well, 20s, I would. But yeah.
So that was my whole world of tequila. Was just like let's take shots. If you got to catch up to get drunk, that's where it is. And it just wasn't my jam. Colby comes along and goes, well, have you had an añejo? Have you had a reposado? Have you had this? Have you had that? As you do with beer or whiskey or anything like that, like you go, or even music. I mean, you go like I hate this, and you're like, nah, you have not tried everything. Like you can find something that you'll enjoy.
www.lylestrickland.com.
Yeah, go for it. Yes.
Next listening pleasure.
Send me my 3 cents on Spotify. So
I'm gonna look it up.
The logo up in the corner.
Oh, you put my logo.
Yeah,
up.
put your logo up there because
Thank you. That makes me feel good.
Well, I actually hit the wrong button first. I put the home place thing, so I thought you had your own banner up here, but you don't. So,
by the way, he will be playing at 11 Starling Lane this weekend.
What?
I said, by the way, he will be playing at 11 Starling Lane this weekend.
Yes, I will. Sure. At Colby's Fish Fry, if you want to swing by.
There you go.
Feel free. I actually got a couple other musicians coming as well. So there's actually going to be a little bit of
Hey, look at this. That's an old picture.
Isn't he so cute?
Hey. Yeah.
I found you.
I was about 130 pounds lighter than I am. I got to take some new photos. I keep reusing old photos from when I was young and spry. No, so tequila.
There's a bottom to that microphone. My bad.
There's such a big difference. Now I'm starting to grasp it a little bit. And Colby, you might be able to fill me in a little bit because you know quite a bit more of tequila than I do. I know. Here's what I know so far. I know that blancos almost always are not my thing. I know that
peppery and a little harsh.
They're peppery and they're
They're not every single one's in bad. We found a couple we like.
Yeah,
but for the most part, in general, peppery, they're the most harshest of the tequilas.
I'd rather have moonshine, right? I mean,
not always, but I understand where you're going with.
So it's hot.
Right? It does have heat, but it also has its place, and it still has the agave flavor, the notes that come through, and it's what you would use to make your margaritas, and
it's a mixer. Yeah.
Yes.
So the reposado, I like to drink.
Not Reposado, as I'm miscorrected.
No, not you. We both on Taste Buds for like 6 months. We're like Reposado.
Yeah, until Tyler came on here one time and kept saying it correctly, very specifically correctly. Yes.
Oh no.
And I kept thinking he was saying it wrong, and I looked it up and I was like, oh,
tequila first.
Yeah.
So reposados I really enjoyed, and then I had a couple of añejos, and I was like, oh, this is where it's at. Now here's recently, somebody on our YouTube channel commented, and I'm trying to understand exactly, because some añejos and some reposados are really sweet, really like cotton candy sugar, and then some of them are a little more whiskey-esque because they've been rested in whiskey barrels, and they're little like the Cuervo Familia de Reserva.
Yes,
is more Scotch-like almost. The number one extra añejo is more Scotch-like, but then you go to the añejo of 1942 or the Avion 44 extra añejo,
or
back to sweet.
Or
the sorry.
So somebody was saying that like that sweetness comes particularly from a certain section or location of Jalisco or whatever it is.
It is, and I think it has a lot to do with the family, like the Don Julio's, and all that, and they've got a lot of cane sugar in the sweetening. Just the way the different areas. There's like 7 or 11 different areas that make it. But if you have to be from this region to be it gets so technical.
Like champagne stuff, right?
But I think a lot of it is from the different haciendas, the way that they do them, the way that it was brought up, how they flavor them, what they do with it when they age it, what they do with the agave to get it to it.
Yeah.
Some smoke it. Your mezcals are really super smoky, which I like to an extent.
We went through this last week. Chris and I did. Like, we should know by now, right? We should know what the difference between a tequila and a mezcal is.
Here's what.
Away. Just walk
Here's
away.
what we did. We set this on the edge of the table. I told him, I said, if we have a dull moment and we don't get to talking to fill in the gap, we're breaking this bottle out.
I'm still talking, boss.
I'm just reminding you guys.
We have a bottle of mezcal that is straight damn diesel fuel.
It's not necessarily good.
It's a threat.
I shouldn't say it's not good.
It's a threat.
No one at this table particularly likes it. That's probably the most accurate thing to say.
But we did get into a thing the other night of what makes a mezcal versus a tequila. And Chris and I think it probably took us about 10, 15 minutes because we kept saying different things but meaning the same thing. We go, all mezcals are tequilas, but not all tequilas are mezcals. And one of us would say something different, but we were on the same page, but we were saying different things. So
but actually, one of them can be classified as a brandy.
Tequilas.
Well,
right?
we think there's an argument for that,
but there is no argument because
and we agree with you. We think it is, but I think we're splitting hairs a bit. But
all mezcals are tequilas, right?
Yes.
Not all tequilas.
No. You're backwards again. Everything falls under the mezcal banner.
Yes, everything is a mezcal. A tequila
is a specific
agave.
You see them chiding me? Like I looked Colby directly in the eyes and was like, I was
agreeing with you because I thought you were saying it right, but then
so all tequilas are mezcals.
Yes.
Not all mezcals are tequilas.
Yes,
correct.
Okay,
that's correct. And if we're wrong, Rick's going to look it up and tell us what
all
we're wrong.
Tequilas are brandies.
Yes.
Okay.
That's crazy. See, I didn't even know there was that many tequilas out there.
That's where we were. And
so
Colby
when we was up at our local big box store liquor store today, we asked them if they'd ever had a Sotol, which we haven't released any of those episodes yet, but they're coming up in the next few weeks.
They've not come out yet?
No, they're imminent. In the morning, our episode is going to be what I tell you,
the Grand
Mayan tequila. So it's a beautiful bottle, and it's anyhow, check it out if you guys get a chance to, of course. But anyhow, we're coming up on our Sotol episodes, which is another offshoot of the Mexican liquors, and we've had 4 different ones. I think we're releasing them all one week after another. every single one of them has been utterly and completely different. One of them was like a wine. Another one was like a weird light mezcal. Yet another one had some tequila tendencies. Another one was almost, I would say, bourbon-esque, but they had a whiskey type note to it.
Yeah.
It was all different. So I asked the guy up there if he'd ever had a Sotol, and he's like, no, I've heard of them. That's it. And that's where we was at. We'd never, ever heard of them. And anyway, so that was what we started getting into them, drilling down on them. And our friend Jared, who was going to be in here tonight and didn't make it, he's the one that brought a backup.
Colby was a backup.
Oh, Colby's the backup. And yeah, I did actually message him and go, hey, Jared had to go to St. Louis. Any chance you can swing by tonight? And he was like, yeah, I'll be there. I'm like, awesome.
But look what he brought with him.
Yeah, so
beautiful.
Hey, guess
tequila.
what we're expecting, Jared?
Yeah, you need to pack that van.
Yes, let's get it in gear, bud. You're
Why
gonna need that skid
Jared
loader.
go scope out the wine place to see if their wine, spirits, whatever?
That's probably a good idea.
Total Wine.
Just Total Wine to
Yeah,
see.
we have Total Wine here too.
So we
Really?
don't have
yeah,
one.
yes, you would.
Jared, you're watching. Go scope out Total Wine. See if they've got this.
Yeah,
We
we're
need-
looking for another bottle of
We
that.
need this,
That
Jared.
looks like the I Dream of Jeannie.
It does.
Yeah,
I like that. That's so cool.
So here's not to just
It looks like that lamp, actually. That's
Yes.
not to tangent off. We were talking to Debbie about that Senior Rio tequila. When we were talking about tequilas, our kind of gold standard, our like baseline of like really good stuff is Don Julio 1942, which sits at about $1.25 a bottle.
Yes.
Right.
Up and down, but yes.
And there's some that we argue maybe better, maybe worse, but like it's super damn
Hard to
solid.
beat.
Yeah.
I mean, it may not be the best.
So when we're talking to Debbie from Senior Rio, she goes, no, they're really good, but they use a lot of additives and this and this and this and this. She goes, I can tell you that my $50 bottle of tequila stands up to Don Julio 1942.
which we need to get
Day
a bottle
in
of $50.
day out.
I mean, I would get a $50 standing up to Don Julio, not to 1942. That the Reposado that you get,
Well, that makes
because
me,
that's a roughly $50 bottle.
It's
It makes me-
35.
So yeah, so now if you're going to jump up to say this stands up to 125, you have my interest. On a side note, we should have been checking our phone because Rick has been giving us all kinds of oh my gosh, there's so many messages we missed of pictures and things we probably could have put up because he's a better producer than I am.
And we just thought he was
And,
on Tinder.
Yeah, we thought he was we're like, yeah, guys, I'm not going to fucking get laid. And we're over here trying to do a show, man. And so, but he's got a bunch of stuff in there that you probably could throw up if you wanted to. I'm not sure how easily screen share works off of the Messenger, but
or you should try it.
Jared in chat says, I did score some 18-year-old scotch. I plan on doing that tomorrow. Jared, I would just have to say that you're not going to be here tomorrow, so that's a bad plan.
I don't have to work tomorrow, Jared.
Yeah, I was going to say, I will be here. For an 18-year-old Scotch, we'll be here. Alvy.
Oh, sorry. We clicked on the same thing. Go for it.
Have you tried this one?
No.
Oh, see, I thought that was I thought it was that Corazon, which I haven't tried but have seen a lot of. I've never seen Coraleo.
So we'll have to try that one. The other one we keep getting is Fortaleza.
Fortaleza, which I looked for today. I still did not see it. I cannot find it. I know we are looking. We are trying. If you guys have an inn,
Fortaleza,
or if you're willing to donate a bottle, we'll take it in the mail.
Yeah.
But so far, we're striking out on that. We've had 4 to 5 people tell us that Fortaleza is.
So we'll have to add this one to the list as well. Hey, did you take a bite of my meat snack?
Yes, I did. Casey Birko.
No.
That one's done.
Don't you do your shilling stuff.
I didn't eat it. I
I
promise.
just said it was
I
done.
broke it.
No. I actually laid it out. This stuff's damn good, right?
It is good.
So, Pop's Authentic meat snacks. We got some of these, and these things are a box of them for 12 sticks is $8.
Yep.
I don't know. They're
Hey,
good.
Lyle.
I'm just saying they're good.
What's it say?
Samoa that.
Yeah.
Give me some more.
You didn't get it last time.
Yeah, I know. It takes me a while.
I know we said we're not going to show off the beers but I got to show them this one. So
You can.
Turn it a little other way.
I'm trying to. It's backwards.
It's like a Girl Scout.
Alan, yeah.
Yeah.
Lyle looked at it and he said, "Give me some
Samoas?
I said, "Dude, Samoa that." All right, here, got the Cusa cam.
It did look like some more.
I got to switch beers. There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think Southern Tier Brewing is from near Elmira, New York. I think.
I think they're upstate there somewhere.
Where's our?
Hey,
I got it. Yes,
Dickie, do you enjoy meat snacks?
I do.
All right, so this is gonna sound just crazy.
Sound like you're shilling.
Infomercial stuff. Here's the kicker. I
do genuinely like these. There's a reason we threw them on the table. We are not being paid for this.
It's like better than a Slim Jim.
So it's a Slim
Same
Jim,
concept.
It actually tastes like meat.
it's meat.
Yeah, instead of plastic.
Yeah, like it's got a good toothiness, and I kid you not. When we were looking at these boxes, there's still like they give us one box of each of their flavors: original, peppered, and bacon flavored.
And they're made in Missouri, so you probably can't find them, but we can order them on the website if you want.
There's the website. I see it.
Yeah,
Computer.
and like it's just insane. It actually tastes like meat, and it's $8 for 12 sticks, which I feel like is a hell of a deal.
It is. They're big, full size sticks.
Anyway,
Well, so I eat a lot of jerky when you're fishing. You go Signal, whatever, grab that bag. It's like $14 for
right. It's
crazy. For like the little half a bag.
Yeah. And Chris and I love the old fashioned jerky that's like cuts of steak that's like real stringy and chewy. This is definitely like more like a Slim Jim thing, but like, man, that thing is not squishy.
No, it doesn't have no cardboard in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Oh, why every damn time? Why do you do that?
Why haven't
that
you?
Flavor.
Why haven't you?
I don't want to ruin my tequila or my meat.
Do you not normally put a little salt on the rim?
No.
I just drink it straight. Anyway,
yeah, they don't pay us for that. They did give us the boxes, and if you guys end up going and getting one from them, tell them you've seen it on here because we're hoping they'll give us another box.
I'm just going to keep.
We're going to buy some more, but the free ones taste even better.
Yeah, eating them. I'm going to keep putting up their website as long as we have them in the studio.
All right. Yeah. No, we do have to save enough to do a review on them because we haven't actually done that yet.
We're going to do a whole ASMR episode of just dudes eating.
Don't do ASMR.
No, just 3 dudes eating meat sticks.
Tequila meat.
3 bearded dudes eating meat sticks.
I did an ASMR parody.
Yeah.
And I was burped. I put the microphone in my butt, farted on it.
How much you had to drink?
It was a while ago, but I was probably drunk.
So we have this.
Oh, we have a request. We have a request.
Uh-oh. Hey, Jake, how's it going, man?
I like Jake.
Jake, you need to come up here. We haven't seen you in a long while. We've been talking about you.
Jake helped us kind of do the grunt work a little bit on the studio when we were renovating it. Jake was at my bachelor party. I don't know. He's a good dude. I just got to say that. That's all I got to say about Jake.
Hey, Lyle, I'm going to do a cover of one of your songs in my next video.
Oh, please tell us which one.
I'm in. No, don't. I want a surprise. I want to be surprised.
I was looking through the list of them now.
Okay. Dude, I'd love it. I'm in.
All right. Alvy has a couple comments, and let's see. Corlejo, he's LOL, and Tall Blue Bottle. Probably that one. Is that what you're talking about in the corner?
The white and blue? Casa Azul?
Yeah.
Or is the Corlejo a Tall
Corlejo? Never had it before. Not bad. I don't know if the LOL is
saying the Corlejo is a tall blue bottle.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That is not a crazy price.
Very affordable.
That's pretty. Yeah, throw that up here on the screen, Lyle, if you can. This is Total Wine and More, so some of you guys may be able to get it, some you can't. But
hold the wine. Where are you?
Now, Alvy is down in Texas, if I remember correctly. I forgot which
Dallas, Dallas Fort Worth.
Dallas, okay.
Or
$55.
All right.
That's a pretty bottle.
That's a
I kinda like
super
that.
See
pretty
if they got
bottle.
it in Anejo.
Oh, yeah. I want that bottle.
Wait, is that painted on or is that see-through? Can you tell?
That's
That's see-through,
see-through.
ain't it?
Well,
I
it
like
is here,
that.
but that looks like a wax seal type situation.
I like that
There.
bottle. That's a good-looking bottle, man.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
man.
I
Is
started
that
saying
the
I'd
ones we
drink
see-
that. I guess
we
we're
see-
already drinking that.
Is there a red, white, and blue one of those? The bottle?
A red, white,
Who
and
said
blue
that?
one?
You?
Yes.
Oh.
Like that? That kind of red, white, and blue,
red, white, and
Colby?
blue, brother.
Or the Bills. That's what I was thinking of. The Bills. Red, white, and blue.
Go
Yeah,
Bills!
yeah, oh yeah, blue and red.
I'm not anti-Bills, but I am so pro-Bills when they play the Steelers.
Well, they're not playing the Steelers tonight.
They will next
But
week.
Bills are losing right now, or they were.
The Chiefs will be tied up with them.
Patrick, I don't know the final score, but Patrick is saying touchdown Buffalo, and I think that's a good
All right,
thing.
they're tied. Yep.
Your
7-7.
We're getting big from in there.
Colby, do not look at the Steelers Washington score.
Frick. Anyways,
So I'm guessing probably Morgan's probably happy, and oh no, Washington
Washington's like 5-7, 4-7.
fifth or 5.
hey, studio room, you were supposed to not tell him that because Colby didn't want to know.
That's all right.
Yeah.
What? It's not over yet.
The Steelers just lost.
Steelers lost. Seriously?
Yes. Yes.
Guess who that
Yes.
makes them tied with?
Their first loss.
Kansas City Chiefs.
It just dawned on me that we do our live stream on a prime football night.
Yes, you
Kansas
do.
City don't play on Mondays usually, so
Oh.
Well, Buffalo's tied 7-7 with the Niners.
If they can't beat the
if you guys
Niners,
recall-
I know exactly.
If you
But
recall,
look at
we
the Chiefs in
said
Denver
we
last
would
night,
do
by the
this. Yeah, don't look at that
Oh,
game.
my
for-
God.
The
my
Steelers couldn't beat the Washington football team.
My
Oh.
God, the Chiefs look so bad last night. Pathetic.
Morgan's running. Morgan's running.
Rick just gave me a tip on.
I didn't say it.
Rick just gave me a tip that Corleo has a red bottle, a blue bottle, and a white bottle.
A red
That's what
bottle,
I was-
a blue
okay,
bottle,
they
and a
are
white
at-
bottle,
Yep.
so they can make a bass out of it, right?
They can make a bass out of it.
They
That's a
have them
large
at
graphic.
Make a bass of themselves.
Macadoodles. I seen them with Macadoodles tonight.
Oh, the Corleo?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I was asking if they had a red, white, and a
Well,
blue.
we'll have to try that, Alfie. That's something we will put on the
Yes,
list.
they are local.
So, all right.
But I'm
we can
glad
get
that they did that because that is one that we can get here that I'm interested in.
So this
Yeah.
one, we have not talked about this, and I want to touch on it briefly. I'm sure we'll do a little review
Well,
on it. But
I started to say we was drinking Corleo. Corleo is what we started with, right?
no. Corleo's
No.
what Alfie said we should get.
we
What was-
started with
Okay, how did Corleo come into this?
Tequila Ocho.
How did
and-
Corleo come into this conversation? Then?
Alfie,
We
you've
got
had too much.
Posted it on the chat.
No. He said Corleo, LOL. I thought it was. I was thinking it was because that was what was drinking. But what was he referring? Alvy, what was you referring to? Why did
He
that come
said,
up?
"Try it."
You said
try
try Corleo.
Okay, I
He's
missed it.
just giving us a
Sorry.
recommendation.
Okay, I'm bad. Sorry. Told that tequila guy.
So, keep it to one glass.
I'm going to in just a second. Yes.
All right.
All right.
Are you back on Tequila Ocho?
I am on Nacho Libre or Mucha Libre.
So you,
I like Nacho Libre.
I
so
do too.
this bottle looks
Jack Black.
like
Jack Black needs to put his name on this bottle.
of,
Come on.
of all the
Kinda
celebrity
think so.
tequilas. Yeah,
He's missing the boat. For
it-
sure.
like the bottle's ridiculous, right? I mean, but like in a good way ridiculous, but like it's a screw top, first of all.
Don't like that.
It's not a
That
sound you
did
want
sound
off your
metal,
liquor.
though. It is. Ain't it?
Yes, it's
Okay,
We
so,
like that one.
so we got that much.
But
for us.
honestly, it's pretty
It's-
good.
It's better. It's better than the bottle that's sitting here that's twice the
Ooh.
price.
Do
Yeah,
you think so? Do you
I
think
do.
so?
I think it's. You know what? I'm going to have a little bit of Tequila Ocho to make my full decision on which one's better or not. But
Bring another one back up here. I do want to splash it because I kind of remember liking the other one just a little better. This one's hotter. This is bigger.
No, this one's hotter. That was hotter.
All right.
I need a bathroom in my garage. I've had to pee twice already.
You know, they make these little things.
My old bladder.
Catheter.
That's what we
Depends.
That's what
I need a pee bucket right here.
Yeah. We have catheters just lined up at the table. You just plug in.
Taste bud cup. Hey, why don't you promote a Patreon for us?
Oh, yeah. All right. Dickie, do you have any Patreon? Oh, he's gone. No.
Yeah, Dickie's got something going on.
So, Dickie,
if you guys are on Patreon at all, or if you have any friends that are on Patreon, my music's on Patreon. I have lots of other musical friends that are on Patreon. It's a great platform to help create art without having to, support the corporate giants and the man. We're on Patreon. If you go on Patreon, we have a lot of extra content coming up soon. But also, if you sign up right now, we will literally send you a heavy ass glass
for the right price.
For the right price.
We have $4, $14, and $25.
Yes.
Subscription rates.
Yeah.
That would be a $25 subscription rate. It depends on which glass you're getting, though.
You just message us. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So here's the deal. We have, which we don't have any of the glasses sitting in here. The smaller pint glasses we use for our beer glasses is the one we plan on giving away. But we ended up having some other ones made because we was looking at them.
Yeah.
If it really doesn't cost much difference. So if somebody wants the dang big mug, then I guess we can surely figure that out. So.
Yeah. So check us out there. We have some super cool interviews coming up. And, Rick is so good. Rick's like
the man.
Our dude is helping us out. Those are the glasses that we generally send. But if you want a different style, we'll send you the different style. Yeah, some extra content. We have some interviews coming up with some things. We're on a Patreon guy. It's $4 a month, bud.
Colby's got a. He's like, "You're $600 of tequila sitting behind you, dude."
Today.
Cool. Who made these glasses? Rydell?
You're drinking through Rydell glasses.
Rydell glasses.
Go ahead.
So.
I'm breaking it off. So you.
What was you going to ask, Dickie? That you? Oh, Patreon. Dickie, Patreon page.
You have Patreon or anything?
Nope.
You should get one.
I have a, what's it called?
Okay.
There's something that all the TikTokers get.
Hear your thoughts.
Fans only fans. OnlyFans.
Yes. Yeah. All right. I want to hear your opinion here. Go for it.
We do too, but you got another username. It means I need some water.
It's not Taste Buds.
There's no search function on that shit.
I know. You can get whatever you want. I just deleted my TikTok because I kept trolling like all the political stuff on there.
Oh, I have a TikTok. I have 3 TikToks on there, and my song has been used on 2 TikToks, and I don't understand why or how, but it makes me really happy. And
what song was it? Because that's the one I'll cover.
So there's "Oh Arkansas" has been covered actually twice on TikTok, and it's mostly just like people holding their phone out while they're driving, like landscape pictures, right? Yeah. And then our buddy Tyler and I did a song that's a cover of an old Steve Earle song called "Good Old Boy," and that song is on TikTok. And there's a TikTok of it, and it's literally just like a couple of good old boys mudding, just like giant ass Jeeps just spraying mud everywhere. It seems so anti-TikTok. I love it.
That's what my whole TikTok was, anti-TikTok.
There's no dancing. It's just mud and good old boys, Okay, so this.
All right, I want to know what you think about that because I've got an opinion on it.
This is Tequila Ocho. So, real quick, Mucho Ligre,
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre, yeah.
Mucho Ligre is what.
Mucho Libre, Liga.
Okay, I'm not.
No R in the second part of it.
Okay.
Nacho Liga.
I took French in high school, so I'm lost on the Spanish shit. That one was how much a bottle?
$47.
47. Tequila Ocho was
80 to 90-ish.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. This is a reposado. That's an añejo. So a slight difference. And I didn't realize that at first. I was comparing them head to head. And when I was saying I like this one better, I still like this one better. Though, oddly enough, usually I like a reposado. I do think there's a better flavor in this one. Is it twice the price good? No, it's not.
That's kind of where I'm at.
But for my personal preference, as Colby always said, forget the price. Which one do you like? I do like that one better.
Honestly,
but
this is
still freaking great.
This is a mid.
This is such a novelty. I mean, sell it for the bottle.
Yeah.
And
no, I don't like the
actually
bottle.
Good tequila.
I ain't gonna say we fought about it, but they've made fun of me ever since I said I didn't like the bottle of it. Now, that bottle I like. That's beautiful bottle.
All right, clean your glasses. We'll try one of them tonight.
That's like a wine glass or a wine bottle.
This is the Michael Jordan's new line of tequila.
Chad, we're flat out drinking
of it.
tequila tonight.
Yeah, no bourbon tonight.
Christopher,
because we have.
Wait, you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Got what? This?
Why are we drinking tequila? Because
that
tequila guy right here. So, for if you've not watched the show much, or maybe you have watched the show much and you don't normally see him, we always say, "Hey, this is a bottle Colby brought us." Well, this is Colby.
Yeah.
Colby has supplied. Let's see. I would say Colby probably supplies about 75% of our tequila.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds like a good
Tyler
percentage.
probably supplies about 10% of our tequila, and I'm going to say you and I do about the other 15. Does that sound accurate?
In terms of daily drinkers, yeah. Tyler's brought some nice bottles in.
He has. No, Tyler brought us most of the number ones. He brought us Terramana, and he brought several bourbons as well.
I want to say something too, real quick. Thanks for joining us on a Monday night, Dickie. Thanks for hanging out with us. We usually shoot our episodes on Monday nights, and
we're well ahead.
We just kind of want to bring people into what we do after we shoot the episode, which is hang out and have a drink. So, Dickie, thanks for joining us, and everyone else that's in the chat room.
Yeah,
thanks for hanging out.
This actually is tonight. It was twofold.
This is not a sign off. I just want to express. We're not.
So no, he's right though. So this was twofold. This was one. We really was trying to fool YouTube's algorithm by putting up an extra episode a week.
Yes,
and we was already here. Why the heck not? We usually have an hour to kill, so that's what we're doing. And two, it's fun to get in with the chat room, and what we really hope is the chat room will just take over and we'll just chat and talk. So this is a chance for us to connect with those people that actually want to hang out with us. And since then, after the first night, we didn't think about this, but Dickie, when you jumped in, and when Jared jumped in from, I can't think of what's the coffee.
Crap.
Holy shit.
That tequila guy
likes his tequila.
He just gave himself a Jared pour.
What's Jared's different Jared? What's Jared's coffee?
Audio roast.
Audio roast.
Is that right?
Yeah. So when he jumped in, we realized that we also wanted to hang out with other YouTubers, podcasters, and such, which is why we have Dickie on. And though Colby isn't a podcaster, he is on Facebook promoting his stuff. Patrick was on last week with Up the Gut podcast. So that's the other thing we're trying to promote as well.
There's just
it's just a for fun thing.
There's a lot of cool people doing a lot of cool stuff. And
how come you guys never have to pee? Nobody has to pee except for me.
I have to pee badly, but I can't.
I can't truck driver. I can go thousands of miles.
It's really awkward for me to get to that side of the table. Oh, you gave me a hefty. All right. Well,
I got one. You guys are getting one.
I was
too.
going to take part of yours.
Okay.
I really didn't want to take that much out of
this part right here.
We'd like to have some of that bottle left for the show, dude.
Okay.
Dude, I've had pours of wine smaller than that.
We may have to start renaming these Colby pours. That's a solid.
Hey, Jared, you're going to have to up your game.
Yeah.
The Jared Cross.
The originating story.
Jared says.
The originating story is that it was that like Chris and I know that we're probably going to drink several whiskeys throughout the night. So we pour small little taster, like little half ounce pours, right? Because we know the Taste Buds bar is back there, and we're going to have another whiskey. But Jared comes in sometimes, and while we're editing, we'll just hear in the background, glug, 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 glug. And we'll look back, and it'll be just this enormous glass of whiskey. So we started.
Not that we care. He's appreciating it, but it's just we find it funny that he pours so heavy.
Well, and usually he's bought the bottle, so it's like that's total fair game.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't pour that. But this is a nice heavy pour. This is a Jared pour.
This
We're going to enjoy.
This is going to finish that. All right. How do we respond to this? Chad Smith says Añejo is the best tequila, hands down.
Disagree.
Is that a blanket statement?
Disagree.
I mean, yeah, I kind of disagree as well, but
I'm kind of.
I go to Don Julio
Reposado. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, for my drinker, $35 bottle, and I've had $1,000 bottles. I've had $2,000 bottles. I've had $100 bottles. For my drinker, Don Julio.
Well, but you just that's a presupposition. You just flat out started with something with your drinker. And that's where I always go back to the stuff. Where like I'm with Chad on the Añejo being the best tequila. Mostly. It depends on your mood, and it depends on what you're in for.
And it depends on
what you're doing with it.
Okay. Yeah. I was going to say that it's not every Añejo is better than every Reposado.
But
because there is times I do most of the time.
White bottle right over here that's really going to argue.
Really hard to argue with. I agree.
It's going to happen.
So
that's a tough
I
one.
do. I actually
the Clase Azul Reposado. This stuff is
tend to like a lot of the Añejos.
Well, here's the thing.
No, I'm sorry, Reposados.
If
the Añejos.
If I you got the back of the bottle showing.
It's got the name on it. The front.
I miss it. Did Dickie like the tequila or not? Was he a tequila guy?
No.
I had my headphones off.
No, he's
not a tequila guy. Okay.
Not a hard liquor guy at all.
Okay.
So I think generally Añejos.
We need to get him a can of the Boulevard Tequila Gosa. Yes.
Nobody needs that.
No, it's good. It just didn't smell very good.
My friend Chris brought me an angry bastard once.
Is Dickie still in? He's still in. Can you put him back up for a sec?
I think so. He said, I'm still listening. I clicked off the screen. We're going to put you back in. He can just answer by a chat. That's fine. No problem. Hey, Dickie, have you ever had a beer that smelled so bad you was like, this sucks. There's no way I'm going to like it at all. I'm putting you in. Anyway,
you're back on screen just to
So I was typing back. I clicked on something on my screen. I clicked on full screen, and I clicked on something, and it kicked me out.
Oh, well, welcome back.
That was I'm a computer tech guy. That's what I do.
Yeah, that literally is what he does is computers.
Oh, nice.
So
I clicked off of it.
You had a beer that smelled so bad that you were like, nah, I'm out. But then you drink it and you're like, actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I've had some that smell like
pee right here. We got one that's
he's gonna pee. Yeah.
He's gonna get up like 4 times.
Attaboy.
He doesn't move my lighting too. So
yeah, I've had some bad smellers.
Man, we get some once in a while, but there's one in particular, and we've got an episode on it from back the first year we was going, and it's from Boulevard Brewing, and we love Boulevard. Boulevard's it's Kansas City beer. It's one of our favorite ones. We love Boulevard. So this was a shock for us. I got this can. I can't remember what it was called. It was a Tequila Gosa.
I'll have to look it up. Yeah,
I'll find it for you. But it was. We got it because we was doing this Mexican-themed beer. We started with all the traditional stuff like, Corona and all those Mexican beers. And then we did a Mexican-themed episode, and we did stuff that was Mexican-named. Anyhow, at one point, we got the Tequila Gosa just because tequila. We thought, all right, great. That's a local beer. Let's do it. It was the – I don't know how to explain it. I mean, the smell on it was feet. It was
raunchy,
It was so bad. And we had a giggle fest over it because we could not get used to what it was smelling like. It was just absolutely killing us. And we didn't think we was going to like it. Actually, when we tasted, of course, Boulevard makes great beer. It tasted fine. But man, that was the most memorable moment on for us when we was filming, was the shock of how bad that beer smelt comparatively.
Thank you, sir.
So that's what made me think if you had ever had a beer that was so bad that then shockingly it actually tasted good.
I've had quite a few beers that I poured out. Like I did my review and then I just poured it out.
Angry Bastard. Have you ever had it?
Oh, that's a good question.
Which one?
Yeah.
Angry Bastard.
Arrogant
Bastard. I think I did. I think I had that one.
The Casey Bear.
I'll have to look it up.
Arrogant Bastard is one of those things. We'll probably have to do it on live one night and try it out. So Arrogant Bastard is one of those things where we
drink one a year.
Yeah, we drink one a year. And every year it seems like we do it a little better than we did the year before. But for the most part, we're always like, man, I don't like this beer.
Yeah.
Which is odd. Stone Brewing makes great beer, usually.
Oh, yeah. It's fantastic.
But that one's a thing. That one's a hard first beer when I first got into craft beer, I brought it to Colby's house. And I'm like, you got to try this. And I'm like, he brought it over and Colby's like, I can't choke this down. He's like, this is the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
But Chris, you said you don't like IPAs, right? Or double IPAs?
Well, no, I love
beer ones.
So the ones that I tend to not like is the West Coast style IPAs, where they're very bitter. They're kind of what I call plasticky tasting. They, like if you've had that electrical,
what about that
fire burns the plastic a little bit. That's what it reminds me of.
What about the hazies?
I love hazies. Love them.
This one's island style IPA.
And where's it?
Out of California. Coronado Brewing.
Say that
Props
again.
to Michael.
It's Coronado Brewing, and it's a collaboration with Maui Brewing Company. So it's out of California.
I assume Maui's out of Hawaii.
6.5%.
He hasn't.
Have you tasted your glass?
He hasn't.
I did, but I was trying to wait till we got to it.
Taste that tequila, Chris.
I have tasted. I have smelled it. This is amazing.
This is freaking amazing.
I want to save this for an actual review when we do it.
Well, we're going to do a
reposado, right?
Dickie, how much was this a bottle? This was
like $80. Well, if we would have bought it at the cheap store.
So we're drinking.
Is that the Michael Jordan one?
Michael Jordan's tequila. No. So Rick just messaged me and he goes, Michael Jordan and Lakers co-owner Jeannie Buss. I'm not a basketball dude, so I don't know. Milwaukee Bucks co-owner Wes Edens and Celtics owner Wick Gross. Man, I cannot pronounce his name. As well as his Wick's fiance. Long story short, it's a bunch of basketball folks that got together and made a tequila that Michael Jordan is part of.
So who's distilling it, though? Rick, can you find out who actually distills this? Like if there's a distillery or not?
So let's just go through this real quick, because all
right, very quick, because I want to do an episode on, so I'm not going to waste. Anybody's going to watch a 9-minute episode isn't going to wait for an hour and 27 minutes to find it. So I guess we can.
That bottle looks like Post Malone's wine.
Right up there in the corner.
Post Malone's wine.
Yeah, Post Malone has a wine out. It's called Number 9 Rosé or something. I have a bottle in my house.
We have a history with Number 9.
No,
it ain't good.
No.
Post Malone. It's called something 9.
Apparently, so Slipknot, Slipknot.
Yeah.
Slipknot makes a whiskey called Number 9.
Yeah.
But the font on the label is so
odd,
weird that
it's old English style.
It looks like Nog. So I carried on for like a solid day going like, when are we gonna taste the Nog? I want to taste the Nog. And when we finally did taste it wasn't my favorite, but I got a little testy in it. And apparently
we've upset them. Lyle has upset them. I've upset them by proxy.
Our reviews are not normally
harsh,
right? We like, if we don't like something, we go, hey, like, listen, somebody else is gonna like this.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. Yeah.
Right. I mean, if there's a brewer that distills or brews something, then they made it to their standards because that's what they wanted to do. And I salute that. Absolutely. Just because you like something or I don't like something does not make it good or bad. It just means that It's got my taste or doesn't.
But apparently,
we were drunk.
Midway.
Really drunk, thanks to Patrick.
Midway through the episode, we come back on camera, and I go, the first words out of my mouth is, "This is wretched."
Oh, no, I beat something else that you said.
Let's do it again. Go.
3, 2, 1.
This is wretched. And it was not good. So I have a long history with number nines, the number nines.
They did not approve of that.
I'm not a wine fan, but it's called Mason Number 9 Rosé by Post Malone, but it's out of France.
I haven't gotten into rosés lately.
There's like one I like. It's got a really cool bottle. You flip it over, it looks like a rose on the bottom of the bottle.
There's some deep-throated. I should not have used
I saw that one.
Colby, how are you on the deep throat?
He's on his own right now. He is on his own. Go ahead, Lyle. Tell the story.
Colby saw Deep Throat back in 1985.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead, Lyle.
There are.
Hey, just so everybody knows, me and Chris are about the same age.
There are some deep-throated, strong rosés.
Boobs.
Dry rosés.
But this one looks like a pink water.
Well,
I haven't opened it yet.
Well, he said
you have a bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it.
Well, no. Are you going to do a review on it?
Eventually, someday. But I don't drink wine, so.
Well, you're a wine guy. You need to come here because we've found a place down at Lake of the Ozarks.
Come here.
That just come on, just fly in. It's got to be as cheap to fly from there to here as it is for us. We can fly for like $39 to Vegas.
Yeah, same thing. Yep, Vegas. We can fly.
So, what is
the Ozarks? That's my favorite show on Netflix.
Shawnee Bend Winery. We'll give them a little shout out. They have
Shawnee Bluff.
Shawnee Bluff Winery. You're right. They have frozen wine slushies. And it will bring your inner girl out, and you can. I'm a tequila guy, but you can sit on their balcony. In the fall, they've got fire pits, oven baked pizzas, and drinking wine slushies. And you can just get sloshy and love it.
I like wine, but it's always like so strong. Like beer to me, like I can have 6, 7 beers, but if I drink one bottle of wine, I'm done.
I'm with you. So here's the thing, at least in my experience, every spirit, right? Every beer, not beer, wine, whiskey, scotch, tequila, vodka, gin, like every classification of alcohol seems to have a different effect on me. And I think a lot of it personally is mostly just like the connotations that I have for that. So like wine, I always think like wine is kind of like a relaxing, like chilled out evening. And I get really sleepy when I drink a cup of wine. And tequila, I get a little crazy. And whiskey, I just want to punch shit. I just want to
happiest drunk
and just do it. What's that?
Hey,
it's my happiest drunk.
And then
I do like tequila.
I don't actually have the only drunk that makes any difference to me is mead. But I need to interject really quick.
All right.
I did not pee. I stepped outside to do research, Lyle. So
nobody cares.
That's why I did I was actually trying to find out. So there is a rosé, because normally I'm not a big fan of rosés. There is a rosé I like. It's a super cheap ass wine. Maybe you guys can remember because Social Morgan could not. Damn, I hit the bucket.
It's a pee bucket or spit bucket.
Well, it's to dump all my glass in. The bucket. Yeah. I also threw my empty bottles in there.
We can join our own.
So there is a cheap ass bottle of wine. You flip it over on the bottom. It's an embossed rose. There's a rose on the bottom.
It's called Mogan David 2020.
No, it's not.
Mad Dog 2020?
Mad Dog. David.
I don't know. Have we cursed in this
How old
episode?
are you?
That's like the high school. I'm 50.
Hey, have
right
we cursed in this episode yet? Because fuck you, Colby.
Fucking A. Jesus Christ. I didn't know if you guys would cuss on there.
Yeah, we cuss all. I don't know how we've made it into an hour and a half and not cursed yet.
You've said a few. You've flipped a few.
I don't think we dropped. I think the first F-bomb.
Yeah, that was the first F.
Well, beep you, bitch. Anyways,
we try to do good.
Shut the front door.
Yeah. Get the front door out of here.
Mother, father.
I'm still unmarried with children. I don't.
So, anyhow, there is a cheap ass bottle of rosé. If you flip it over, there's embossed, like the bottom of the bottle's pressed in with like a rose. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. It's really like $13. It's a rosé I actually like.
Post Malone wine's only $19.
So
I think Social Morgan's
maybe she
you
figured
to go
it out.
home.
Uh-oh.
She's wanting to get busy.
Out back.
She keeps sticking her up the window. Hey, he's got it. He's got it. JT Rhodes.
Yeah, that's what Social Morgan was saying that Rick found it. Which Rick has a button that could have just.
You know what? Just
said, "Hey, I found it."
just welcome to one. Welcome.
Hey, actually, we're far enough in. Hey, Lyle.
Lyle's banging his head. Chris,
Oh, God.
I said I wasn't going to drink.
Hey, we're far enough along. We can actually test this now.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, push the button and talk, and let's see if this works. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Can anyone else hear Rick, or is it just in our headphones?
I don't hear Rick.
Good deal.
Okay, now
I do.
we was
He said good deal. I heard that.
but Lyle was scared to death that if Rick talked over the headphones,
I'm terrified of live streams. Here's the problem with live streams. I have been, not even live streams, just live shows.
So, can you tell us how the Tinder dates went? Just push that button.
I've been caught on stage.
I see
saying
him with
things
tea
that I
bags.
don't want repeated.
With a hot mic.
Yeah. I've been on stage before and said things that if I could take back, I definitely
Here
would.
comes the mermaid story.
No,
I
I'm
heard
not.
stories about
I think actually we did that last week.
I'm not telling the
we
mermaid story.
He already told
That
the
was
mermaid
Saturday
story.
night.
And if you want to see it, all you got to do is become a Patreon subscriber and check out the Paul.
And then we'll post it. Yeah.
No, it's already on Paul Stanworth's video. All you got to do is check him out. Paul Stanworth right there. Go to his Facebook. You can check out all his live streams and stuff this weekend.
Oh, man.
And if you're a Patreon member, I'm pretty sure that conversation happened in the last half, which is behind our Patreon wall. But you can get to that even at $4. So please check that out.
When you say that, why do I think of Kiss? Ace Frehley, Paul Stanley.
Paul
Worth.
Stanley.
Worth.
Yeah, Paul Stanley.
Yeah.
To be
I knew
honest,
that's
the
what it's
first
like.
time Rick told us that we was going to get on with Paul Stanley, and I didn't know who it was yet. And he was saying Paul Stanworth. And I was
From
like,
Kiss?
Kiss?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, we're getting an interview with Kiss?
That's why I went with it.
I mean, it was like, no, guy from London. I'm like, oh. So I looked him up. Still worthwhile doing. He's also a rock and roll player. He does some blues and all kinds of stuff. And he does a couple songs on our stream. And, man, you guys got to check him out. He is super freaking cool. He's awesome, dude.
I have to go back to this tequila. The caramel?
Yeah, we
This
should go
is
back to tequila.
freaking amazing.
The caramel.
Would
in
you
this-
say this might be one of the best tequilas you've
This
had?
is top 5.
Okay.
And I've had 1,000 tequilas in my life.
So I would like to, again, as always, I would love to compare this with stuff like Class
We
A
still got
Azul
the one that's
with Don
better
Henry.
than that price-wise.
Maybe. Them extra Nejos tend to get a little punchy. You know,
I agree.
they get
I agree.
tobacco-y, but not that it's a bad thing. If it's your
It's
thing, it's
the
your thing.
palate that you like.
But depending on what you like at the time,
you need to come to the Ozarks. We'll just hillify you all. Come on.
this
This is
we
amazing.
we will take care of you, Dickie, if you come to the Ozarks. Feel free sometime. Just
come down.
I'm telling you, since that Netflix show, I want to go there.
It's nothing like that.
I want to go to the casino.
There's a lot of
boat.
meth
I'm going to go
down
play
here.
slots on the boat.
I have not.
There's a lot of meth here, but it's nothing like that.
I've never seen the Ozark show. I have not watched it.
I haven't either.
It was filmed in Buffalo.
And what's the other one?
An episode was filmed in Buffalo.
Really?
Yes.
No kidding.
Shut down the damn square. Didn't your business suffer for that?
No, that was the music video for that dude.
Same thing.
Anyway, Dickie,
Anyhow,
have you
you're
seen
forgetting Winter's Bone?
I was
too.
going to say, have you seen the movie Winter's Bone?
No.
So that was Jennifer Lawrence's first big feature film, and that is actually pretty close pretty accurate.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Winter's Bone?
Winter's Bone
Explain
is
this to me.
Oh, yes. I did see it.
Yeah.
Meth Family, Kirbyville, what's
Forsyth. It
Forsyth.
was filmed in Forsyth, yeah.
It was mainly filmed. They said Forsyth, but it's mainly
Kirbyville.
Kirbyville, which is just right around the corner from it.
So the show Ozark was never filmed in the Ozarks.
No, it's just right up the street from
part
us.
of it was. Part of it.
Well,
Netflix series.
Ozark, Missouri, not necessarily.
No.
Ozarks,
Lake of the
the
Ozarks.
area,
Yeah.
yes.
Chris, did you watch that on Netflix?
I did not. I meant to. I have not.
Colby, have you watched it?
No.
Netflix just told me they was raising my rates.
Yeah,
January 4th.
it's going up. I just saw that too.
No, I probably
I
won't.
also just dropped Netflix because fuck them and their rates.
Can I just
When
say
I
that-
originally started out with Netflix,
So I'm not the
it was
only one.
$4.99. Yeah, fuck them with their $14.99.
You could get DVDs back then too.
Sponsorship.
I just want to say
Yes, we
that
do.
both of these guys are like, oh, Ozark. Yeah, no, that show. Yeah, no, I know all about that show. No, I haven't
never
seen
said I
an
know
episode.
all of it. I've seen enough about it to know that it ain't the same.
It's a good show though.
No,
Hey, put us in our place.
If you watch the movie Winter's Bone.
I'm sorry I didn't get everyone.
So Winter's Bone, and it's a great book. If you read, there's a book, Winter's Bone, the author Daniel Woodrell is from West Plains, Missouri, and he really captures a lot
also
of
where Porter Ragnar was discovered.
Yeah, absolutely. He captures a lot of wonderful things about the Ozarks, both the positive and the negative, but it does accurately represent the sort
Damn,
of
boy.
Look, he just chugged it.
Damn, boy.
family nature
I can drink tequila.
of the Ozarks.
I think I saw it, but I have to check it out again.
Yeah, check
All right.
it out and swing
Where'd that
by
water
sometime. Or maybe we'll fly out to Vegas. Who knows? We don't know.
Yeah, Vegas has got cheaper flights to Vegas than they have to Springfield, Missouri. I'm quite sure.
I've been out there twice and got married. It cost me like $39 to fly out there and get married and the whole deal.
How much the marriage cost?
The marriage $5 or something. I got married by Elvis.
No, I meant in the end.
$272 to leave.
My son lives in Austin, Texas, and it's like 30-something
Ooh.
bucks to fly there.
Man, I want to go to Austin.
How old's your son?
29.
29.
All right.
I have a 29-year-old, 28-year-old, 20-year-old,
I don't
Nice.
understand.
and 3 grandkids.
I don't understand.
27.
I don't want to ask. I don't want to.
17, 16, and 7.
Colby, do you have grandkids?
Not yet, sir.
I got 3 of them.
He's very close.
3 angels. I love those babies.
Man, I don't understand ages at all. Like I just no, I can't comprehend those numbers.
Because Lyle's like 28, 29.
Yes, no doubt.
Yeah.
My children are, from my oldest to my youngest, are exactly 20 years apart.
Thank you for the 28. You can't see the crown of my head.
Yeah, I'm at 19, 17, 15, and 12.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Time is.
Hey, but you
so
know the
crazy.
greatest thing, Lyle, that you're gonna learn in
Yeah.
life
Mm-hmm.
when that kid becomes
Tequila
a
is
teenager and just bugging the piss out of you, that kid is going to be waiting in that room right there to drive you home.
yeah,
Because I
that's
don't
my 20-year-old.
True.
That's what she does.
Nice.
All right.
Nicholas, love you.
So, yes, Nick.
You got 7 kids?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Rick just
Congratulations.
shot us all down with 7 kids, he said.
Jesus,
Hey,
Rick.
okay, so I did say this tequila from Michael Jordan. I don't know what's Share Truth's what it says on top. It's
Carmel?
Sincoro is the name of the tequila. We are going to do a review of it, and we also we'll do a secondary
If
review.
there's any left.
They'll surely hopefully.
We'd be getting
Um,
another bottle.
There'll
of that
be
one.
That's
an extra
good.
añejo version of that as well. I dare say this might be, if not my favorite, one of the absolute favorite. tequilas.
I think
Now I want to try this completely sober with nothing else and see if I still.
Where's
have
the fun
thing.
in being sober, Chris? Now, come on.
Amen.
I'm not saying there's fun in it. I'm
Colby-
saying that there's a good review. in
I
it.
think Colby is completely right in that this is a top 5 tequila.
Yes.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
What
This sits there with this one and Don Julio all day long.
what blows me away about this are the caramel notes
Oh.
because that's something that
It's
you
amazing.
normally don't get except for like maybe some whiskeys, maybe
The
little
caramel?
scotches.
I would
It's
put this right
so-
there.
Oh, it's the candy and the vanilla that gets me.
No, this is
I know you're not a hard liquor drinker. I'm going to throw two out there for you. If you go to a Mexican restaurant that's got it available, Don Julio, 1942.
They're going to overcharge you something terrible. You can get it for $100 a bottle. They're going to
I have a friend who's a bartender. I'll ask her.
$15 to $18 a glass.
Ask your friend that's a bartender, because otherwise it's overpriced.
She's got it.
They're going to way overcharge
one I'm going
you
to
for it.
throw in there is new to me, Michael Jordan. This is the Reposado, and this is an $80 bottle. Not that expensive. It's amazing.
But you'll pay $30 a shot of a bottle.
I'm glad you guys say caramel and not caramel.
Yeah.
It depends on how much we had to drink.
Hey, have you seen the movie Ozark?
Yeah.
What I was going to say is watch our episode coming up this Paul Stanworth from Britain.
Caramel. What do you say,
Right?
It's
That's
proper.
Australian.
We had to have a long discussion with him about the English language. We live over here.
He is English.
Yeah.
Man, what a super good guy, though. We meant to have a 15 or 20-minute conversation with him and stayed on there for an hour and a half just bullshitting with the guy.
What a great dude.
Well, I told you, Chris.
If you get a chance to go check out our show on that one, it's going to be a bonus for the first part. But if you guys, the Patreon supporters, you got another half. 3/4 of an hour, about 45 minutes of us just hanging out and literally bullshitting. That's all behind the scenes on Patreon. But if you guys get a chance, it'll be up soon and check it out.
Let me throw a question out your way. We're talking road trips. What do we have for breweries in your area?
Oh, we have tons. There's so many new breweries out here. So Main Street, it's near like the Strip in Vegas. But Main Street has Abel Baker Brewing. They have Huddle Brewing, Nevada Brew Works, Beer District Brewing. There's another one, Hop Nuts Brewing, and then there's a couple new tap rooms, Cerveza, but it's with an S. And then there's one more down there. There's also Bad Beat Brewing. There's Love Lady. There's Craft House. There's Astronomy Ale Works. 777, Banger.
Banger.
There's a lot. Yeah. Big Dogs. Big Dogs Brewing. Big Dogs Brewing is near my
I'm not Lyle, have we ever had a Vegas beer or anything right near there? I can't think that we have.
We can literally fly out there for $50.
I'm always ready.
You can fly to Vegas for $50.
Yeah,
it's all about the money because the casinos chip into the airlines. Because they want to get people in there because they know once they get them there, they're going to be stupid, spend money in the casinos, and
so
send them home.
After we're like out of
COVID.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. I was trying to come up with a clever name, but yeah, just whatever the hellscape.
Put him in scuba gear.
The Rona is what they call it.
The COVID is. Yeah, no, I'm totally down. Let's totally do it. I'm in.
Yeah. Okay, hey, another question to you. Okay, I've been to Vegas a million times, but I'm stumped. The Four Queens, Old Town, downtown where the Four Queens were.
Yep.
Right around the corner, there's a little bar, and I did a shot of tequila that had a scorpion in it.
What the fuck would you do that for?
I wonder if there's a place called Rebar. There's a place called Rebar down like in the Old Town. They might have been there.
Okay, right where they come through and they do the what do you call it? The thing.
Fremont.
No, we're on
the zip line.
The zip line. Okay.
Yeah, so Fremont
going this way.
Yep.
And then they got the outside bar that folds up on the corner. Four Queens is over here. 4 Aces, 4 Queens, 4 Queens.
Yep.
Okay, back on this side, I was at this bar and I walked down this, and it's the next building right there. I did a shot of tequila with a scorpion in it.
Nacho Daddy. No Nacho Daddy.
Is that what it is?
That's what Google says. It says a scorpion shot is offered at all of our Nacho
Daddy places.
That is, I swear to God, that's it.
We dare guess to see if they can survive the world famous
I've got a gray T-shirt that says I did it.
I never go down there.
Well, I bet you their name's on it.
Yes.
It's got to be. That's got to be what it is then.
That's cool.
Absolutely.
That's like been, I don't know.
All right. Hey, we haven't engaged with our chat room as much, so normally we like to fit, because we're way over again, man, are we going to start making these 2-hour shows?
You know,
I
apparently
know, that's what I was thinking. I got to check out.
Yeah. No, we appreciate. I think we're going to check out just shortly too. So normally we try to make these in hours. What our goal was.
Yeah, that's not.
Last week was at 2 hours, and it looks like we're going to end up being about 2 hours this time. And if you got to check out, man, again, Dickie, thank you for hanging with us.
Thank you guys. Cheers.
Want to come back again? Yes,
let's
sir.
just do the ending real quick.
Let's see. Can we do that? Hold on. I want to check the chat. Hold on. Let's see.
Hang with us, Dickie.
I'm ready.
I'll
wait for that cover song. I'm going to do it.
Dude, I'm all in. I'm anxiously awaiting it.
I'll send you a message. I have to learn the song first, but
if you need chord sheets,
all right,
Tequila Guy.
I'll message you.
Rick says Ozark is filmed in Georgia, which I think he's thinking of The Walking Dead, and
No, he's not.
he also says part of the episode was filmed.
It might have been.
Georgia's film subsidies are crazy. It was most of it was filmed in Georgia.
Jared says, "Save me some of that tequila," and I say, "Hey, Jared, fuck off! You're the one that's supposed to be here tonight."
True.
Says the guy that had to show up for you.
No, I'm not going to tell you fuck off. I like.
Come on, Jared.
I like Jared a lot. So
Look, Jared, we got the
Albie.
Crystal Skull.
hey, Albie, thank you, man. Thank you for stopping by again. I assume you're at work again, and thank you for taking the time to hang with us, and we appreciate you a lot, bud. Yeah, I'm going through all the comments. Sorry. So,
He's just,
well, that's how we supposed.
Chris
So our
has just
goal
now
is to
discovered the
end this
comment
show
section.
with comments and just interacting with the. But we got sidetracked talking.
You
to
don't
Dick.
have to end if I'm leaving. You can stay on.
No, we're gonna get off well, but we got sidetracked talking to you and Colby, and which is great.
See my garage.
There we go.
Oh, nice garage.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right, you ready?
Jared says no Rick on Facebook, whatever that's supposed to mean. And Patrick says goodbye. Albie says goodbye. Sounds like everybody's getting off here, which means we must say goodbye.
All right. Until next time.
Whether it be all the really good tequila that you discovered tonight, especially Michael Jordan's.
The food you're eating.
The clothes you're wearing.
He got it. Damn, he got it.
Dickie, say something.
The beer you're drinking. The beer you're drinking.
We already did big. How about
the Bills?
Dickie's beer review that you're going to go
How
check
about
out?
just let him say something?
I just did. I thought you were saying like the clothes you're wearing, the whatever.
He did. He said the beer you're drinking, and I said, how about the Dickie's beer
The Bills.
review?
Hopefully they win.
Dicky's beer review. Yes,
I just
got
said
it.
that. Oh,
I have a sticker somewhere. Here.
check it out.
Until next time, grab a buddy and try something new.
Amen. Cheers.
Dickie,
See you guys.
thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Nice to meet you, Dickie.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Liam. Thanks, Colby.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.